Alright, folks, good afternoon. Feeling a little bit better today? Not as cruddy, but still a little bit lightheaded and such. So today we're just gonna relax and take it easy and meander through the post-game epilogue of Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete. Got a cough drop in my mouth right now. Since even right as stream was about to start, I was thinking, you know what? Haven't really been coughing all day. Most of that crudiness is gone. And then just as I'm about to hit that button... 50 hours, 50 hours. So, having finally vanquished Zophar, it was going to be happily ever after. Hero was even going to bring Lucia back home to Grandpa. And Ruby finally grew up enough to give up on Hero and agree to join Null. And then Lucia ghosts him. Asked to go to the Blue Spire, then back off to Earth she goes. And now we gotta get our friends all back together. So we could find a way to get Hero to the Earth. It's his turn to partake in a little alien invasion. That's basically what's going to be. Since Lucia is of the Earth, Hero is of the Moon. He's a native of Lunar. So this is basically an alien invasion of the Earth if we can get this to succeed. Let's stop by Null's. We're in the neighborhood. We've pretty much stopped by every other settlement, visited old friends, see how they're doing in the endgame, in the post-game. But we haven't stopped by Null's yet. To be discovered. This just showing me old cutscenes. Insert disc 1. Okay, I'll demonstrate it. It's kind of funny how the Rememberizer in this one requires going back to old locations to unlock the memories, and not just having them available by default. Kind of use that one as a demonstration since I was talking about something else in the middle of that cutscene and so missed it entirely. Ba-da-bum-bum. I mean, heck, if we beat up Zophar, we really can beat up anyone. We beat up Zophar, so the Divine and Demonic are no limits for us. We beat up Master Lun, so even the most powerful, capable humans are no match. Buy candy, sell it to the other Dragon Kids. Where are the Dragon Kids getting their money from, though? More members of the Dragon Kids than ever before. Doesn't that mean that, a whole lot more kids lost their families? I mean, granted, Lucia did demolish Pentagoulia with everyone in it. Tell Null that she wants to marry him. She's gotta get in line, cause Ruby's a competition now. On an ugly, rude, mean boy. Old man Ronfar's dad now. Also, how do you cut yourself with eggs? It is Ronfar a priest still, though I thought I gave that up a long time ago. Everyone rubbing it in, like, where's Lucia? Where's the pretty girl who was with you? Every single time someone asks him that, it stabs him deeper and deeper. Won't be alone much longer, huh? We have at least 3 dungeons to get to. There's the 2 dungeons that opened up, plus the Dragon Ruins from the very start of the game. So, it's probably going to take a while till we can rejoin her. I mean, Ruby ditched you too, Null. She was supposed to be hanging out with you from now on, and she's come join us right away. Althena's sword. Use it wisely. To the last true Dragon Master. He's giving it to us, and so his one keepsake of the last true Dragon Master and his best friend is going to leave this moon and come with us to the Earth for all time. Use it as Alex would have. That means accidentally sell it. Galleon sword is out. Althena's sword time. 99 agility, 7 more speed, 7 more luck, on top of 11 more attack. Well, Null doesn't seem too bummed about Ruby not hanging out with him anymore. The metaphor. New life as the birds lay eggs in the tree nearby. Life moves on in the defeat of Zophar. Maybe even foreshadowing how things will go on the Earth. Ask Miss Lucia to marry me. Aww. Hero's stronger right now, but won't be stronger forever. Fight him for the hand of Miss Lucia. Little rascal holding a picture of Lucia. Shupert, where'd you get that? Lucia Bromide too. Another great day. How did the infant get a copy of this bromide? I don't think this one is taken from the Tobin's Peak. I think perhaps someone pilfered a surreptitious photo of Lucia and tried to hide the evidence inside Schuper's blankets. Okay. I will admit to having deliberately looked up one thing. I figure that for the epilogue, it's post-game, so most of the spoilers, or potential spoilers, have already happened. Literally, the plot of the game has already occurred and is behind us. But I figure that if one group of enemies is able to wipe out Hiro the one time I check them out, then I am probably going to need every single person in my party. And that means I've got to find Leo. I'm going to need the damage output. I'm going to need the target spread. And while everyone else is pretty logical to find, I couldn't figure out where I would even begin to look for Leo. And it turns out that he's in that one tower or ruin where he first met Galleon. I also kind of forget where that is, so... I still gotta scrounge around for it. Was it this one? Well, this late in the game, we could just demolish everything. And I don't have to worry about it. 30 experience and 57 silver? It's a shame that this is kind of before the normalization of the potential for, if you grossly overpower an enemy, insta-kill it, maybe for full reward, maybe for minimal, maybe for no reward. But at least just smashing everyone doesn't take any time. Was it over at... Maybe it was more after the carnival, and the dragon ship Destiny catches up with us, and we use cat and travel to escape and get launched over? Maybe it was that one. I could have the wrong one entirely. Was this open before? No, this is a different one. Okay, so this one is where we're supposed to bring the eyeballs to. So this is going to be very involved then. So we've got at least 4 different dungeons to delve. I suddenly feel like this isn't going to take 1 day or even 2. I can go through here. And if I go up there... Man, it's kind of a shame that the pendant requires revisiting these old areas. Because if I could just teleport to all the places I've been in the main game, that'd be so much easier. And I gotta lug this big thing with me. Was this the one? Up, in, and around. No, that's from the start of the game. I'm outside Grandpa's place. Look, I'm still a bit sick, okay? But things would be a little bit easier if the world wasn't so corridor tight. So once I get Leo back in my party, then we're gonna go delve some dungeons. So Pentagudi was about here, right? Maybe I should just look up a map then. Because Carnival was about this way, right? Carnival was there, and it shot us eastward. Here it is, found it. Didn't think the dragon ship could squeeze through there. It certainly struggled with similar sized spaces before. The fairies can now be dragon kids. This green-haired one with the blue dress looks like a lemming. Would be visiting soon, huh? Galleon is a very good liar indeed, then. Lucia Bromide 3? Where do the fairies get the bromide? Is this Galleon's? Did Galleon have Lucia Bromide 3? Why did Galleon have a picture of Lucia sleeping that he then gave to the fairies? Another person went in ahead. Alright, that's enough talking to fairies. I gotta go through all these. Do I really? But these things are super, super weak to us now. Can't we just... Leo, no other companion required going through a whole dungeon's worth of enemies to find them. Ronfar was in town. Lamina was in town. Jean was in the carnival. Ding! And don't forget, there's how many floors of this? There are many, many rooms. Bum ba bum ba bum bum. Maybe this is meant to help us level up. Little boonk as I bypassed it. It thinks it's slick. That's gonna get me, yeah. Deposited me right into his arms. Those things, at least, resist physical enough. I guess I could just splash them all with my magical stuffs. Dead end. Bit slow there. Dead end? Huh. Super Cyclone.
Ferocious wind!
A silver hairpin. That is gonna be so much help. Silver hairpin is how obsolete by now. Difference of 20 defense. Man, I want to go back up. I'm trying to get down. But these are all the wrong downs, go to dead ends. There's no other... No, I gotta go down from here. Up then. Up, around, to the right, then down. Or am I going down? Because if I pass that... bypassed another one. Is it up? I've been so turned around already. Maybe gaming when sick isn't the ideal. More of that rememberizer. Doesn't even tell me which one is new. I'll just take its word for it that there's more unlocked. Zophar's Revival, Zophar vs. Lucia, Zophar's Castle, Omni Zophar. Hey, treasure chest. Galleon's Bromide. They're just throwing so much at me. Secret Garden Moments. Nice boots. I see he's a fan of tiny ladies. And there's our last party member. Left to the blue star and took his heart with her. Aww. I can do it on my own! Yes, Leo, that'd be wonderful. Is this a permanent sprite change for him, now that he's no longer the White Knight of Althena's Chosen? We could escape from here easily, yeah? Cool. Now that we have everybody. That just takes me back into here. I want it out, out, out. This is out, out, out? Okay, good. I didn't want to have to redo the whole thing again. And now that we have a full party. Half an hour into stream. Now let's go do some dungeoneering. After stopping by for a top-off. So, everyone else I can understand, right? Like I said, Gene was in the carnival. Ron Farr was in the home in the town where he and Maori are from. And, what's the other one? And Mina was over in Vane. But how's a kid playing this in 1990 whenever for the first time supposed to have realized where Leo was going to be? Because he wasn't just at that dungeon, he was all the way in the very top of a dungeon that you hadn't been to since like the first half of the game. Hey, Berserker. GG on beating the end boss. Thank you, thank you. Now we just have post-endgame bosses and things to deal with now. But I'm gonna be foolish and choose to do. Where's that big guy? This. It was over in this town, I think, where they mentioned two things with hidden treasures, and this was right here, visible, but inaccessible the entire time. So this has a privilege of being the first one I'll explore. Let's take this off of him. .268 attack. Still gives him the highest attack in the game. How's my resources? 20, 20, 20. Only 8 life jewels. You apparently missed some. I'm a bit disoriented, being on the tail end of my sickness. Insofar as the bromides go, or some other stuff. I'm just thinking that if this is endgame stuff, I probably need my passion fruits and life jewels, but I've already spent so many just on trying to survive Zophar. If it's bromides, I know I've already missed. I missed 2 that are accessible the very first time you go to Maribia, and there's too big of a gap between back then and now that I'm not even gonna bother trying to go for 100%. Post-game dungeons, fully expecting everyone to hand my ass to me. And of course, there are narrow corridors full of enemies, working stiff at a mummy lord. Interestingly, the last time we faced off against these types of enemies, bullying the one differently colored one was enough to get all the other ones to disappear. How's fire do? Fire... maybe it just doesn't get harmed by magic in general. Fire? No. Ice? No. Thunder? No. Omni? Nah. To all of them. Earth? No. Faster than us? But they don't hit as hard as some of the endgame enemies. So I'm not gonna stress too much. 75, 80 might seem like a lot. Mina might have eaten shit. But it's still more merciful than some of those other ones. This guy really doesn't want to die. But they seem very happy to make me die. And that's everyone. Everyone got their move out. Monster's gonna move first again. It looks to me like I am probably underleveled for this. Also, choosing to do the target wherever attack all probably wasn't the best idea because I want to concentrate on the blue guy. Okay, no, they went for the right one so far. Yeah, see, go for the blue one. They all go. But they're both quicker. They don't hit as hard as they could, but concentrate it all at once. So maybe coming here first isn't the best idea. I wonder how much of a maze this is going to be. This is Lunar 2 Eternal Blue Complete, so of course it's going to be like 7 floors of this. With the boss at the end, and no saving. No saving, I meant no healing. No statue. How about this rocky turtle guy? You won't be any difficult, right? Two mutant turtles and 4 working stiffs so that a discarded one to take them. Concussion sword won't do, but battalion sword does. I can only target 3 at most. They're probably gonna move around before he even gets his chance. I want to triple sword my way through them all, though. Let me try Civilium Sword. Steel won't work too well on them. Every enemy an uppercut. That cost her 32 MP with 173. I could give her the crest combo to half MP cost. Or I could do some shopping, try to give everyone that crest combination. No good. No good, no good. No good. But they don't care too much about magic, huh? And how about those turtles? Earth is eh. Lightning is straight up no. Water? They don't mind water. Fire? They don't mind fire, but nothing that they're particularly weak against. Oh well then. Grizzleblade. They move first, they bully, we all get out of alignment. Blue Dragon Palm's the one who KO on them at least.
Victory is mine.
Oh. I just realized that hero being muted means he can't do his thing.
Ice Storm!
And that I don't like seeing. Just when I thought I simplified the fight, our stone turtles start going all shocky shock. Jean doesn't really have much magical ability, even if I give her crests. And the spells she is on the weak side. Oh well. $11!
Kneel and perish.
Maybe giving her crest won't be too bad then. A weak spell for like 160 is still better than 11. And they are not relenting. Okay, how's about? Recover MP, but he's still muted. So cure conditions. Then magic him up.
Gift of power!
Ha ha! Kneel and perish.
Week 125s.
Ice storm!
There. One down at least. A little bit of fire. A little bit of rock. $4,900 experience for that much stress. Now I see what that one thread was about. About, hey guys, help me out here, level 55 and the epilogue's kicking my butt. More of those clowns. Run through, run through. Ow! Trapped in! And an eyeball right afterwards. Maybe, even though beating the blue one erases everything else, it turns out these guys aren't too tough against regular sword too. Like, I'm pretty sure Ronfar managed to delete one entirely just off himself. Everyone's got their bully. Nah, they shared this time too. They're trapping in. They're trapping in Leo.
I'll take care of this!
Alright. Now they could afford to just beat him up for a bit. Somehow, that's a lot less dangerous than allowing all the other working stiffs to live. Alright, Eyeball, what horrific thing have you got for us? One solitary dark eye. That is even more menacing than if it was a group of enemies. This feels to me then like the challenge rating of one dark eye is equal to everything else that was devouring our HP as groups. No chances, triple sworded. Everything seems to operate normally on it for the most part.
Blue Dragon Ball!
1 16 36 23 1 so everything's equally garbage on it is a problem.
I saved this for you, infidel.
1
I'll take care of this.
and now it's all electric. I don't like this at all. Confuse it, paralyze it, take a power nap, poison it. It resists, but maybe it's not immune.
Gypsy magic!
1 At least he's got some double-digit damage.
Happy hour. I saved this for you, infidel.
Even with his powerful attack, it's still only 1. Even Ice Storm, just 1. Damn! And he still hungers. So triple sword, I know actually functions. Do I sacrifice Jean and have her attack directly to be the gal in front? Power drive. How about the only one doing actual damage? There, 3 total. This is complete impotency.
Mega magic power!
I feel like the intent. No! No! How could you?
I guess I'll let them live this time.
Yeah, we're being nice and letting it live. Either the intent is we're not meant to fight that, or we're only meant to run away, or we're not meant to be here at all. It just keeps on going. I think it's safe to say then that I'm out of my element here. The mummy guys, I think I got a handle on their trick. The turtles, a bit durable. But if there's more like the eyeballs in there, then there is no way that I can survive them. Wow, Neovane's totally abandoned and inaccessible. donated Ankh of the Mines to the Magic Guild. Not putting him anyway, want him down, there's down. Mine and poison. I feel like it'd be prudent to buy a few more crests. At least a duplicate on some. Like what was it? It was Mind and... Empty consumption takes Goddess Crest, so no one else can get that. Was it Magic Guy I was thinking of? Not in combination with that. Seal an attack? Turn everyone into pure attack powerhouses? Because I could buy more of those swordy ones. But I'm starting to buy more seal. I can't remember which all towns sell which stuffs. Can now shower more than once a month. I can't believe that Neovane wasn't just for magicians, but also for Smash players. So, two thoughts. Either these post-game dungeons require a bit of grinding before I qualify to fight them, or maybe this one's one of the tougher ones, and I should do the other one first. Quick stop to see what's for sale first. If I pray to a statue, will my sickness get cured too? Warrior and Power Crest. I've already got so many of both of those. I can get more. I could put 2 Warrior Crests on everyone for a slight attack increase. That looks like it's cracked open, but that was always like that, right? You're not new, right? I don't recognize it. Maybe it is. How many post-game dungeons are there? I don't recognize Wicked Wood and Heat Fang. Though I do like how those three enemies look like martial arts training dummies. Which really does make me wonder, like, I thought the primary goal here was to get a couple more Dragon Eye jewels to put into the Dragon Head statue by that counterpart to the Blue Spire, open it up, go into that dungeon, and then fly off to the Earth. And so that gives us 3 dungeons to do. There's those 2 bonus dungeons that require climbing up a mountain, going to the B-shaped thing. There's this one here. There's the Dragon Ruin from the beginning. And the flying off point, that's 5. So now I'm not sure what the pace is. Fire those eggs. Okay, when you can see their nose, they only attack once. Blue Dragon Fist is good for everyone. $3,992 only. Run! I'm not ready for this. I just poking my nose in to say hello. So that one doesn't feel too bad if I'm willing to use my hardest hitting attacks all the time. See, I had my doubts about that hole. One, it looks blasted open. I don't remember there being a blasted open hole before. In 2Zs, we already had the dragon ship Destiny by the time we came here, hence arriving by sea. So I know we didn't access any tunnel to arrive there. Okay, now that one. It's probably also going to be well outside my abilities. Alright, just drop the save down just in case whatever's in there is gonna completely destroy me in one hit. It's got birds. That's not too bad. Birds are simple, happy creatures. They're lightweight, they got very easy to break bones. Oh, they got harpies here. That's cute. Harpies resist the wind. Naturally. I have to wonder what elemental concussion sword is that makes it separate from Battalion and the rest. Fire? Chicken resists fire. How about they resist all status moves? Seemingly all status moves are no-go. Mina's in a tough spot, because all of her stuff are either magic or magic, unless I give her the weakest dagger we have. You know, because she is... Daggers appear to be a weapon type that anyone can use, so I probably should have held on to the stronger ones instead of selling them all. I've held on to the ancient dagger, because sentimentality, that was Grandpa's that he found on one of his adventures. Ground. They resist the dirt too. So it takes a team effort to kill one, but not impossible efforts. They hit pretty hard though. And they can charm. Let's not take any chances. Splash some water to cool that horn dog down. I wonder if this game is sophisticated enough to have the charming effects count gender and orientation in mind. It probably doesn't, so it probably does have the funny effect where a single harpy could charm anyone. Which can't say I blame them. But yeah, this one doesn't seem too impossible. Could probably afford to be more harder hitting with them. Wyverns. I wonder which one is more menacing. The one not flapping its wings or the ones that are? Like, is this one prepping a power attack, or are these the ones that are pumping their bellows? Fire is alright for them, so fire I'll use. Okay, so not... Flap or not flap? They both seem to hit pretty hard.
Let's kick it up a notch. Kneel and perish.
Mega Magic Flame!
Oh. Meant to mute the mic for that, I'll unmute it. Whoop. Sicky brain, sorry about that. And now you know why, when I sneeze, Fennec says that I'm hiding elephants and tissues. This hairpin. It really is a shame that only one goddess crest is available so far, which makes me wonder. Game facts, Lunar 2. I'm gonna quickly see if there's ever a second one. I'm guessing no. Control F, goddess crest. Yeah, I'm not seeing any second available ones. So I guess the one I got's the one I ever get. These guys not be resistant to magic. They're making Mina feel left out here. The poor gal's got nothing to do. She can't run all the way across with her butter knife.
Blue Dragon Ball!
Dodge this!
Should've gone for the top one, Ronfar. He's not looking at their total HP. One? Oh, Mina, there's no point that way then. Might as well have just left her with a magic staff that they could resist. Then she could maybe do 13 damage or something instead of just, what was that, 4 total with the secondary? You're gonna poke your eye out that, Mina, put it away. More wyverns. And just ran directly into a nest that time. The trouble is that these attacks will push him backwards, and so either way, Ronfar is not going to go for the follow-up. Oh well.
Blue Dragon Ball!
Dodge this!
But her palm did at least obliterate the top one, so... Aw, so gender is no barrier. Harpies can charm everyone across the spectrum. That's the real reason why Mina has no intention of... what's his name? Of marrying Ramus. If he was a busty harpy with good drumsticks, then maybe she'd be interested. As it stands, he's only got 2/3 of those qualities. like how the palm's reliable one hit.
I'll take care of this.
I like how it just like stuck there. Permanent action lines. Like, come back, come back, come back. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Oh, I broke it. There we go. That's even better. Flying in midair, in place. Okay, harpies. One post sword for you. Follow up. Then just smash away.
Blue Dragon Ball!
Dodge this!
What are you going for now? Fine. We'll finish it off before it gets its chance.
I'll take care of this.
So much for Lucia ran off with his heart to the earth. That he's so fickle that he's falling for a cute harpy. That's more chicken than person in this game. You're not gonna move? Alright, you stay there. Now! Man, one cup Dayquil, couple of cough drops, and the coughs are still coming back. Maybe I should just take it easy today, even though the fever's gone. Not feeling as bad as the first couple of nights. I want to say it's still lingering, but if it's being this obnoxious,
I'll take care of this.
maybe the smarter place to cut this a little bit short and just rest fully supine the entire day through. Let me at least see how much of this dungeon I can do. Gotta put some victory to this stream after all. 2 dead ends. Alright. So the enemies in this dungeon aren't too bad. And it doesn't feel as expansive as the other ones did. Got the menu out right before it attacks. Quickly top off Gene. If you think the Sicky laughs are bad, you should hear the Sicky cough.
Blue Dragon Ball!
I will say this though. It's been giving me such weird dreams.
Dodge this!
Da-da-da-da. Oh, we got a second floor. There's gotta be like 7 of them. The Dragon Caves are gonna continue to be the type specimen for dungeons in this game. It's gonna be 7 floors of up and down. an endurance match to exhaust all my resources for every single one of them. So somewhere between 400 and 480
This.
is where their HP falls.
I'll take care of this.
More enemy down there. So all this is dead end. Path is probably further to the bottom right. Gene's getting a bit low though. Only gonna have 8 more of those palms after this. And there's probably a lot more than 8 enemies here.
Blue Dragon Hole!
Dodge this.
These corridors don't make it easy to dodge enemies either. Oh, there's a chest down that way. Go away, bird. Go away, go away, go away. Pinned in by a group of harpies. Normally, I'd be happy in this situation.
Dodge this.
They're perfectly in a line. So we could do that instead. Have her push the bird in the middle between them, and then do a group attack on them.
I'll take care of this.
See, 41 is at least better than the 1-1 that she was doing with the dagger. Okay, what goodie do they have for me here? And it's a herb. Goddess bracelets. Okay, let's just round bars. Let's leave with shields too. Not a big difference, but every valley counts. Good end, good end. Here, gonna try that then. Zone to them, while Jean pushes them into place.
Dodge this!
That wasn't too bad. Apart from Hiro dying just then. Softened them up enough. And without as much MP cost as having Jean also do her blue dragon stuff. What is that? That is a new guy entirely. Maybe all of these places have one new thing like that. This has some kind of blobby shadow man. The Beast Cave thing had some kind of black eyeball that was seemingly impossible to hit. That was some thumping footsteps, just... Oh, it's a little guy! It's a doppelganger. That's giving me apprehensions. Maybe I should erase it before it has a chance to do anything. Blue Dragon Fist, everyone get the uppercut. It doesn't matter, the Harpies resist the magic a little bit, they'll be fine. I don't want to see what that doppelganger does. It is dead, thankfully.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Gotta redistribute equipment to give people anti-status effect stuff.
For you, infidel.
Ice storm! Well, we survived it. Horrific new enemy, and it is down. Harpies blocks me into a dead end again. I was just gonna explore for a bit, see if there's more loot this way. Answer is 9.
Dodge this!
You know, I've seen plenty of Harpy designs in my time. It's kind of refreshing to see one that's actually... Damn! Mina gets a kill in, but it's on Hero. Refreshing to see one that's a lot more bestial than just sexy lady. Ramus, watch out. Mina would straight up kill Hiro if a sexy bird woman wanted her to. That is who he wants to marry. There's more. No, there's nothing more exciting down here. And it keeps going. There's more Doppelganger too. Are they gonna get more dense as this goes on? No. So what's the go plan here? This is going to turn into a classic I should leave, heal up, and come back situation. But I don't exactly have the freedom of movement to dodge most of these fights. Hey, Chillin' Chum. You have teenage you to blame for some of your preferences in certain things? Same. Well, teenage me, not teenage you. What could I say? Growing up with an appreciation for like Pokemon Misty or Breath of Fire 2 Cats leaves one with a taste for tomboyishness or just boyishness in general. I'll fight this. Check this out, Chillin' Chum. The harpies in this game are actually closer to chickens. Good grab, a nice big group here. There's that one closer to the middle. If she crits, even better. No, that works too. That's enough of an X to get all 5, I think. Yeah, that's all of them. I guess that's fair, Chillin' Chum. Teenagers and pre-teens get very horny when it comes to games.
I'll take care of this.
When we were growing up, and we were at the phase when Mom was actually sneaking an N64 into the house to get around Dad's prohibition, my friends and I figured out that if Samus gets shocked, like from a Pikachu attack, and you pause at just the right moment, you get to see like the shape of her boob in the polygon. Or like when we had a GameCube in Soul Calibur 2, my brother and his friends, because they were teenagers by then, would like have Taki play Voldo. So you'd have one person who was like big swinging torpedo tits girl going against a BDSM guy just thrusting up from the ground. Kids get inventive in the worst ways. Being that horny and indulging in it, yeah, it gives you opportunities. You get some very minor tools in a game that you could abuse. Or like how in classic RPGs, right? Normally, if you're just idling, your character models are marching in place, and so like going like this all the time. and you can't actually climb into bed, but you can, like, walk into a bed and under the blanket layer. Who hasn't walked their RPG party into a bed and had them go like this, so it looks like they're jerking off or humping each other? Sometimes kids have too much imagination for the powers they're given. More wyverns. Some things change, some things have not. You now prefer to play the game without a yen, not just being eternally horny eye candy. That it sounds, chum, like perhaps you have evolved beyond the need for corruption of champions, and more towards an appreciation for my very own myth, depending on what route you take. $10 MP difference, go for the cheaper one. What's the second route? Well, when it comes to my very own myth, right? The point is that you are a person who's injected his avatar into this fantasy world, where you engage with that cat person, right? You've tried out character AI bots. Character AI bots wish that they were written as well as my very own myth. And so on the surface, right, it's supposed to be like some kind of porn game where here's the cat boy, you sex up the cat boy, whatever. But if you talk to him, he's got a bit of a personality of his own. He remembers certain things you do. And so, like, if you try being super horny with him, he remembers that. If you try being super friendly with him, he remembers that. If you try being super horny with him and then shift gears to being super friendly, he'll have doubts in you. It gets a lot more complex than that in ways you would never expect. Your burial lit. My sinuses aren't that congested, am I? Is it? I'll link it to you on Discord later. So that... Oh man. With my congestion right now, it's back to childhood. I used to be such a sickly child, and that meant being congested a lot, and my M's would become B's so often that I would hate saying things like maybe, because it would so often come out like baby. And since I'm sick again, even Fennec is laughing at me when my M's turn into plosives. You've already fallen to degeneracy? You wish. You wish. Those character AIs cannot prepare you for the depths of what a human mind could weave into the stories, the very deep story of one of their fictional OCs. Character AI has nothing on the depths of the human imagination. If it sounds like I'm selling it really hard, it's because I've swam those depths. I've seen what grotesqueries lurk in the trenches. All the character AIs can do, after all, is just autocomplete. They're literally just chatbots. They can only give you a pattern based on pre-existing patterns. You're basically getting, like, 5-6 layers deep of copying somebody else's homework. Rather than just looking at the textbook itself. Oh, that's so unsettling. And stomp, 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 stomp. As it chases after you faster than anything else in the game. Fine, I'll fight it. That means there's at least 2 of these things on this floor. So, triple sword to that freakish thing. Blue dragon fist, as expensive as it is. I like her little spin when she uppercuts. I never want to see those doppelgangers successfully get an attack off. They're already unnerving to look at and really freaky when they chase after you. It's gonna turn out that they're like complete non-entities when it comes to actual combat ability, I bet. I'm sure they're threatening. Nameless sword. Well, Hiro already has Althena's sword. He can't use it anyway. So Leo it has to be regardless. Speed down to 75. Hey, Alexander Osius. Interesting retro game. Have you played it before, the Lunar series? I played the first one for a little bit of my godparents' place, back when I was just a wee little kid in Saipan. But this series of streams is basically the first time that I really laid eyes on the sequel. It turns out that while the PlayStation Silver Star Story Complete is, in a big way, a big remake of the first Sega CD game, there's not really much difference between Lunar 2 for the Sega CD and Lunar 2 Complete for the PlayStation. So whenever I talk about, like, oh man, at some point I gotta go back to the Sega CD originals, see all the differences. There's really not all that many for Lunar 2. There's some balancing changes here or there, but a lot of the content is 1-1 lifted over, which is also why this plays so much differently than Silver Star Story Complete does. Which I guess makes things easier. If I ever play the Sega CD game someday, then I'll only really have to play the original Silver Star for the Sega CD to see the big differences that didn't make it over to PlayStation.
Dodge this!
Unless I really, really want to see that harder Zophar fight that Zophar talks about. Zophar and Morgan apparently are much more cheaty and difficult to the Sega CD. Oh, the music's fantastic. The art and the music, the presentation is
I'll take care of this.
Even Jean falls for the charms of a busty chicken with a cute face. Maybe that is why, despite being all flirty with Ronfar for a little bit when they both joined the party, they didn't really pair up, not just because Ronfar's heart already belongs to Maori. From 2 MP, 86, 75. I've only got 20 starlights. So if we get down to the bottom layer and there's boss to fight, I guess we have enough starlight to spread around and still have some for the fight if needed. Excuse me. Your mom got an air fryer for Christmas, shouldn't she? That's great. I haven't done much air frying, but those I know who have them love them. Starlight is my MP restoration that gives me more magic. The dungeons and caves in this game tend to be very expansive, very deep, and very dense with enemies. And so it's very easy to end up right before the boss, with your HP on minimum, and your MP even worse. So for these bigger dungeons, the worry becomes like, how much healing can I do? How much attack damage should I do? Kind of a risk-reward game of, man, they really hate Hero. Of how much can you afford to spend to fight your way to the bottom? How much could you afford to conserve without cutting yourself too short? It definitely makes me miss how in Silver Star's story, the dungeons are relatively more straightforward. There's a few that are multi-floor and kind of big, but for the most part, very rarely this deep and this dense in Silver Star's story, unless it's like it's an endgame thing like the Grindery or the Goddess Tower. In this one, it's almost like every dungeon is a Goddess Tower type commitment. Run. Okay, there's exit down. I bet... You know, there probably isn't even a chest behind this guy. I want to get through him. No! Well, I guess I gotta now anyway. I'm just gonna say that I bet there's no chest behind him anyway. But, now that we're in the fight, guess we'll find out either way. Oh, she can't do her blue dragon fist. That's okay. Focus on the one we don't want to see ever attack. Even the enemies do that sometimes. It could have easily attacked him from almost any angle, but insisted on going all the way around him.
Let's kick it up a notch.
Kneel and perish.
chickens still exist. Probably should have started the fight carrying Hiro, because Hiro is probably going to kill one of his own friends. You know, that's not too bad. It only used up one of his attacks. I'm pretty sure in Silver Star's story that if someone gets charmed or confused, they'll use everything in their arsenal to attack their own friends. If they have magical spells, they'll use their magical spells. If they have 3 attacks, they'll happily use 3 attacks. Here, we just did the one. Just one smack and that's it. So, confirmation. Nothing behind him. Nothing so far, nothing. Just dead end. I could have avoided fighting that guy entirely and saved on some resources. I don't see monsters so far, but there's no way they would give us this... Yep. Big mazy floor without... How far am I in this? Dragon's Nest B4. So there's likely at least 2 floors below this before the boss. So how about I make a strategic decision? Let's blow this popsicle stand, get some more nuts, heal up, and then come back to this point, trying to dodge every fight along the way. Maybe I can make ample abuse of the run mechanic. What's a shop here anyway? Bar. Item, not items. Weapon and armor. Item shop. Already max on holy water? No, now I am. Cool. But before I return out, it's been about 2 hours of stream almost, so let me get myself my sicky little brain here, a little BRB. Because it turns out that all it takes is one lingering little sickness to really confuse the mind a little bit more, so let me give that brain a break. I will come back to this and give that dungeon a second attempt in a couple of minutes. Alright. Little break taken. Let's give this dungeon a second go now. We made it as deep as a 4th floor, and that took all of our resource practically. 4 floors deep is how far I want to go with minimal fights. What's our level spread now anyway? 54, 54, 54, 54, 54. I feel like we're in a good place level-wise. These enemies aren't slicing this up as bad as some of the other enemies in the other dungeons were. Defense, decreased damage caused by attacks, isn't helping out here too much actually. How about Leo? Give me that Shry Ring. Yes, he hath, Alexander. There. No status changes. Defense, I think, is okay. Except he still has been taking some pretty hard hits. I guess that's what the level ups are for. Thank you, Chillin' Chum. Maybe finding some better gear. What I need is a replacement for that Master Shield that I sold that would have given him like 7 or 8 extra defense. Earth and water damage. Increase both types of defense, but there's that one ring that reduces HP to 1 at the start of each fight. I guess it's okay for now. Ronfar should be fine too. Replace the Alsa family heirloom. You know, funny enough, Hiro's been charmed, Jean's been charmed, Lamina's been charmed. Womanizing Ronfar has not been exposed to charm effects yet. Poison products asleep. Mutant Charm Pre, let's give him that. Because he's also the healer, so we want him never getting silenced. Is he immune? I think it's just been a lucky coincidence so far that the Harpies have not targeted him with a seductive charm ability yet. It's just a funny coincidence, since despite having a girlfriend, he has been a womanizer the entire game, so you would think that if anybody would succumb to charm, it'd be him. But I think it is just random luck. Loop Hero. I think I've heard of that one, but I haven't tried it. Yeah, that should be alright. Someone rid me of this meddlesome cough. Oh, that's a player, he knows all the tricks. Maybe that's Ronfar's secret, he's letting his wingmen take the fall for him. It'd be funny if it really was baked in that Ronfar is immune to charm. Okay. I think I can't avoid this first bird fight. can I run?
We can't relax until it's over.
Okay, Operation Run is go. And it turns out that's not the right way to go after all.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
Run is being surprisingly reliable. I remember in Silver Star Story Complete, making the party run just has them do a lot of wiggle, 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 and then not doing a whole lot of anything else.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
Is running always effective in this game then? I don't think I've seen run fail yet. Maybe run just always works. No, it failed that time. It's not as funny as in Silver Star Story Complete, though. They don't dance around and go wiggle, 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 wiggle. It just goes as they turn their heads.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
I think Ronfar was actually targeted by a charm attack in a couple of those fights, or one of those fights. But I have him wearing a ring that prevents silence and charm effects. So he would have been charmed, I think, if he wasn't wearing it. Man, 100 HP, 164. Two hits, granted one was a crit, and Mina is
Can't relax
down.
until it's over.
I do have 20 healing nuts. Maybe just taking a few deaths while we run away
There's no one
is
to walk
fine.
away and no one to run.
Right, dead end. Where was it? Which way was the exit?
I guess I'll let them live this time.
This is actually kind of funny, getting this giant mob of enemies behind me.
Can't relax until it's over.
It's kind of like the Austin Powers intro. Okay, floor 2 achieved. Exit is going to be... Where is it from here? Because the next floor is in the upper left, yeah? Bottom right this time? I feel like it was somewhere at the bottom. Persistent harpies?
We can't relax until it's over.
Just imagine them like charging through these tunnels, monsters constantly at their heels. Okay, that's dead end. Probably is bottom left then. Oh, thank you, Alexander. Happy New Year to you too. Thanks for dropping in. My new year will be a whole lot happier once I'm over this sickness. I kinda want a do-over for this year. Starting off sick for so much of it. And then Phoenix Brother was coming over like Saturday. And that's a week having to entertain. It makes it such a dense start to the year.
We can't relax until it's over.
Man, what I would give for a longer runtime. Well, we're dead now.
The trick is to know when to walk away and know when to run.
No one to walk away, no one to run, huh? Okay, we made it to floor 3. Almost to where we were. Everyone is one-hit KO except for Jean and Ronfar. Okay, this one at least remembers in the upper left. But then how to get back to that upper left point. From here. Here, then across. That's not too bad, that's pretty easy. Alright. Let us waste some nuts. Waste some nuts, put a save in. Because now it's Brack. It's Brack to fresh, unexplored territory. Part of me wants to just go as far down as I can go. There's exit. Without doing any fights. But it is experience. I do need experience. Maybe what I'll end up doing is do this one dungeon for this stream, and then grind the rest off stream. Grind the rest? No, I mean like, and then grind some levels off stream, maybe? You're gonna move first anyway.
Dodge this! Let's kick it up a notch.
Two dead. Good start.
Ice storm.
And the rest of us only mostly dead. So who didn't go for next? If they're smart, they'll bully Lamina or Jean. Their health being the lowest. Almost had her, but not quick enough. There's probably equipment in here too. Like maybe there's a chest per floor. It's probably worth searching around just for that. $30 MP to use the steel HP. Maybe not then. Eh. You know, what I should do is use up all of Leo's magic on the trip down. Hiro has his triple sword, which is phenomenal against bosses, but Leo doesn't have an equivalent. So, Leo is worth putting the Ceiling Crest combination. Hey, C. Yeah, that's exactly what upset me earlier too, is that just going through the base game, I'd be happy enough with spells that would have pretty okay effects, I think, for damage or healing. For where it was in the game, for the MP cost, and against my will, they would give me spells that work a bit better, but cost like double the price, and definitely are not sustainable for my MP consumption. If I sound off right now, apart from Ring's check, I got this cough drop in my mouth that's kind of muffling things too. There is chest. It's definitely something that makes you feel sidewinded by progress. The progress shouldn't be hampering me, but it does. I still refuse to see this attack. Never gonna see it attack. I think it wouldn't be so bad if the MP at least rose a lot more astronomically than it currently does. Also, I really need to desperately improve my defenses. 200 for one hit.
Victory is mine.
I might have to take a third trip up here. To leave, heal, and come back again. I'll be fine. We could finish these off. It's 3 targets and 3 of them. Some dungeons are much harder, well, I'll believe it. I took Dragon Shield. I took one step into that beast-shaped one outside of Neo Vein, did a couple of fights, and turned right back around. once I found an eyeball that I can barely do more than 16 damage to at a time for like Hiro's triple sword when everyone else is doing 1, 1, 1, 1. Ooh. Didn't heal up yet. Go away, go away, go away. So at least this one, while the enemies are hitting like trucks, it's at least somewhat very slightly manageable. That's at 12 nuts already. It's a gimmick enemy that involves the fact that one of my abilities does something it doesn't say it does. Really see. In that case, I don't think it would count as a spoiler to pull the veil back. What's the gimmick? Magic Eye, let's give Ronfar a turn. When he plays healer mode, give him the reduced consumption. Concussion Sword has an insta-kill chance. Really? I do so love when players don't get the pertinent information. Only clue is green on Orb Dude. You know, I've been wondering what makes Concussion Sword stand out, too, because every time I'm, like, trying to see, okay, is enemy weak to sword? Yes, no. Is enemy weak to wind? Yes, no. Concussion Sword will always have, like, a red instead, even if the other sword ones are green. And I couldn't figure out what makes Concussion Sword different. It's like some hidden elemental property that I don't know about. I was just wondering about that too. Yeah, it's red on everything else. And I guess that's why, huh? Because of the insta-kill thing? Is that why? Because it's saying like, nah, insta-kill's not gonna work or low chance for all these? So bizarre. There's more of these. Three of them. I was happy enough when there was just one that I could erase and ignore. I could try Blue Dragon fisting them all. I'm pretty sure that might get rid of some. Thief Staff can steal from red things still because it means it can steal Shiro crests.
I saved this for you, infidel.
The doppelgangers really do become us's.
I'll take care of this.
Little bluish purple us's. They're not too bad though if it takes one entire turn to transform though. Multiple Shiro Crest does sound pretty powerful though. Given how terminally slow some of my guys can be. I really hope there's not much more of mine there. Oh, starting with the doppelganger. Does every single dungeon have to be at least half a dozen floors deep? Three doppels and 2 harpies. How about this then? As a crunch with this, what do you call it? Pop drop. Super expensive uppercut just to get through him.
Taste my anger!
Uppercut plus the full barrage isn't enough. These turkeys aren't going to be a problem.
I'll take care of this.
But now that is a little bit worrisome. Which us's to kill? They got 2 Ronfars. They get to customize their party with multiple of the same types. Only 77, 76, 80s. That makes it kind of easier than the other enemies have been here.
I'll take care of this.
$7,000 XP, that's not too bad. In this area at least. It's all doppelgangers from here on out, is it? Chest. Sage Staff. A new staff for Lamina finally. I like how they never raise any of her stats, it's just different types of staffs. Okay, Ronfar, your turn to heal Evan up again. Two MP for healing is so much nicer. Lure it up, then chase around. Well, dump for never doing that. I mean, it takes work. It's time. I spent so much of the latter half of the game thinking I could do this, but kind of kicking myself for having never done it. The lengths we have to go through, and we just need some cheap healing. Damn, that'll be enough. Great, the two next well, that solves Mina's charmed problem. Oh, it gets oh, that's no fair. It does get the number of attacks that the person's copying gets. And here I was thinking it's so nice that charmed enemies only seem to strike once, even if they get multiple attacks. Like, Leo totally could have used a second attack there, but is nice enough to only strike once. Doppelganger has no such limitation. Good crit, Ronfar. Too many stompy feats. Exit? I'm tempted to look around more, because who's to say there isn't another chest on this floor? At least most of everyone's MP is alright. Whatever fight is up ahead, we'll have plenty of magical resources to go with our health resources. Starlights. Keep hearing what sounds like a buzz. Like a phone buzz. I think it's just a game. That 20 MP is gonna make so much difference, an extra 10. Just max them out. Now, the incoming fight. What do I want for their equipment? Maybe stay on? I don't know what to expect from this. So maybe I'll merely save. And if it turns out things have gone bad, I could always... Oh no. This isn't... it keeps on going, doesn't it? That's not the boss. I don't see enemies though, so maybe this is the end of it. or there's more to it, and I've spent all those resources for nothing. And saved. Yeah, it's not the end! Come on! B7! How many Bs? You're getting greedy with the Bs game. Okay, I'm not fighting. Operation Run Away from Everyone continues. Don't you me!
We can't relax until it's over.
Making me spend all my starlights thinking, alright, there's a different type of exit. We're going outside, that means boss time now.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
I see playing Phasmophobia the way I'm hugging the outside wall. They got 2 doppelgangers guarding it? Come on. Come on. This chest better be amazing. We're putting it out in the open, having both of these things. Two heroes.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
Yeah, we're the ones being merciful. Life Jewel. Zophar fight took so many from me, but not the most important thing right now. Three heroes is too many, and one is prepping a spell.
Fall back!
I should have saw the 2 wyverns and it would be a situation. Leo becomes a blonde in doppelganger form.
Fall back!
Man, what if there's as many floors in the second half as there is in the first half? And I gotta go to like... Oh man. 12 floors, maybe 14? Dragon Nest B8. It's gone on so long, the floors become an emoji.
The trick is to know when to walk away and know when to run.
Maybe I will do some off-stream level grinding then. Just for the sake of simplifying the streaming experience, you know? Spend this dungeon running away like my life depends on it. Do some back and forth on my own time. And then some other time could do the dungeon delving to get the plot moving. Because a dungeon, if I went first, would make life a lot easier.
Oh, hero, don't die on me.
Is it the one
You
that's
just can't die.
outside Haruna or wherever? Because I did notice that there's a cave there that's opened up with a bunch of enemies that resemble like training dummies and whatnot. Not new game. It's been so long since I accidentally mashed to new game instead. So that one would have been the ideal one to go to first. And I took one look in, did one fight, and noped out. Great. Well, I'm still keen on at least getting to the bottom of this one. Problem is that everything in the epilogue is hard. Yeah. My choice is insanely difficult or insanely difficult. Okay, the save was here. Saw that coming.
The trick is to know when to walk away and know when to run.
Even though running doesn't seem 100% reliable, it is surprisingly more reliable than I expected.
We can't relax until it's over.
Maybe I should heal these guys up while I run away. Given I'm gonna be caught again, it could be worthwhile. Just gonna casually swap things around while a giant mob is after me. Remember when I was safeguarding my MP so much? Jeez, this thing is oops all doppelgangers.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
It's not the end. It's still not the end. Nest B9. I didn't know you were allowed to have so many bees in the 90s. So far there's set it to be like one chest per floor, so I'm sure I missed some treasure down there. Probably some essential loot that would have kept me alive. Speaking of which, I forgot to check something. Mutes your enemies. Huh. Three heroes, one Mina, one Ronfar. How could I get that party composition? Do I need Game Genie or something?
We can't relax until it's over.
Good choice, dead end.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
I guess. These ones I don't mind failing the run to. 4 heroes! 4 heroes and 1 healer. Because they waste their first turn transforming. They could try again.
We can't relax until it's over.
Chaos Armor! Who gets Chaos Armor? Pajamas. Yellow Pajamas is actually better defense? Than Dine... For real? Wait, since when? I start asleep. Okay, so... Yellow Pajamas paired with... Where is it? Which one was it? Paired with the Fiend Ring. So I start asleep and 1 HP. What was I gonna do? I forgot to. Right, Chaos Armor. Blank defense. And less magic defense. Is Chaos descriptive here and the defense value is random? You think it's random? That's supporting evidence. Luck goes up to 28 though. So it's only for Ron. So only the gambler. The gambler gets to gamble with his life. One hero. 2 Mina. 2 Mina, 2 hero, 1 Ronfar. This party's a little bit more balanced. Oh, double fail! At least the Minas are dumb and not relying on their ma- They have staffs! Or they're holding staffs. Had to dig in the deepest parts of the old internet to find the information. See? A random amount between 0 and 59. But can crit all day with a +9 luck. If there was such a thing as tanks to draw aggro in the game, then maybe... Triple fail! One hero is very happy to just play wizard. I like the Minas. Could they all be Minas? Quadruple fail! I must have front-ended all of my run luck. I don't in fact have my death counter up right now.
Oh, hero, don't die on me.
That's 2 deaths
You
today
just
then.
can't die.
Never got a game over screen after so far. We're discovering so much today. The change of audio was a nice touch. Since Zophar is not around anymore to laugh in our faces. Wasn't B9 the previous floor? I was up to 10, wasn't I? These relentless doppelgangers.
Let's get out of here!
I'm amazed I've actually succeeded. Right, that's a dead end. Keep falling to the same tricks.
Let's get out of here!
I got to learn about that one very first thing. Because the very first thing I tried in the epilogue was, before finding anybody else, taking Hiro to the Dragon Ruins from the very start of the game. 4 heroes at a Ronfar. 2 heroes, which are prepping spells. And turns out that one hero versus one group of like 4 or 5 enemies, all of whom go first, does not equal longevity.
Fall back!
Wait. Is this my this can't be my objective. There were other... Don't tell me that I ran through other exits. Gale Crest. This isn't... That's something I missed then. Well, first, let's see how it compares to these. Gale Plus. Attacks, plural, are greatly increased. If I pair it with the Goddess one. Nothing with that. So on its own increases attacks. Enables projectile attack. Drops attacks from 4 to 3 for Hiro. Huh. It might not be the biggest difference. 1 extra attack or 2 extra attack if paired with the Goddess Crest. But it's still something I didn't have before. It's a new thing. It's some reward for getting this far. It's an acknowledgement of my suffering, and for that I appreciate it.
Let's get out of here!
Wait. Dead End. Crest. Chaos Art. That's not all that's here, is it? No, that can't be. Was there a different exit on the prior floor then, that would have led to the right way? These guys are bone now, it's a good thing I saved. So much red HP. Oh good, the fast one is already faster.
Oh, hero, don't die on me. You just can't die.
Ruby, quit whining! Let me get back to the menu! At least when Zolfar laughs, it only takes a second. Okay, going to learn how to edit PlayStation ISOs and replace Ruby's cry with Zolfar's laugh. Well, now I'm more lost than ever. If the only 3 paths down here are dead end, chest, and crest outside. 5 hero stack. 5 heroes, 3 of which are already prepping on their bullshit. So I guess I went the wrong way here then?
I guess I'll let them live this time.
I was not ready for the possibility that this would have split paths. These dungeons have all been so linear in this game so far. They got us on the double. They just had to give these harpies double attack too.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
There's a constant shuffling of feet.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
I have no idea where it even came from anymore. I think I want to go down, right? Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, because that's back up to B7. B7 is old news. It's playing, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. Come on with your multiple fail. Guess I'm prepping my death counter for one more again.
Oh, hero, don't die on me. You just can't die.
It's so dramatic, Ruby. You heard all it was gonna happen anyway. It just happened sooner than you expected. Here, if I'm gonna be running around, let me grab a BRB quick. Because it turns out that running on a full bladder is not very comfortable. So give me a second. You know, I'm gonna somehow run all the way to the bottom, get to the boss. And it's gonna turn out that if I can't fight these things en route, then fat chance with that thing, whatever that thing is. K. B9. Still in B9 are we? Trying to crack that barrier to B10. Maybe there is no B10. Maybe B10 is a myth, the same way dry land is. What if I was going to go the right way after all, and there was simply a path I could not see where the crest chest was?
Let's get out of here!
This dead end down there. Then 2 8s. Up is where I came from, so maybe someplace to the right? I don't think I explored to the right all that much, have I?
The trick is to know when to walk away and know when to run!
So many doppelgangers. You would think this is the right way to go for all the resistance in the way.
Fall back!
A silver life? There's one chest that I missed that's pretty cool. What if I do a save here? What if I do a save here and then reload? Will that reset? Well, it will reset where these guys are, but then where will they reset to? Just the one. I mean, I guess that's something if all the other ones are elsewhere then.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
But what if there's... I don't think there's... What if there's no other path? What if that's... the only... Yeah. There's no other avenue of advancement. There might not be any other avenue of advancement then. What if the only purpose of this entire dungeon was to get that crest? And there isn't, in fact, anything here.
The trick is to know when to walk away and know when to run!
So there's two possibilities. Either there's a path I haven't seen, or there's either a path I haven't seen that advances elsewhere, or there really is nothing else to this area.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
This is a small floor. There is exit, open area with the chest, and then exit.
We can't relax until it's over.
I don't think there's a secondary path. Yeah, there's nothing to the upper right. And then the left just loops back on down to the... Oh, this isn't it then.
We can't relax until it's over.
Yeah, see, because that's where I came from. And that's the only place that goes down there. So, in the absence of a secondary route... until it's over.
I guess I'll let them live this time.
I like how that one wyvern stopped flapping its wings when we escaped. It's like, aw, damn, and gave up on us.
Let's get out of here!
And that brings us back to here. Dragon's Nest B9. Dead end. Chaos Armor. Exit to the small area with the crest. I don't think there's anything else down here, unless I really, really missed something obvious.
We can't relax until it's over.
Cause yeah, dead end, dead end, dead end.
The trick is to know when to walk away and know when to run!
Getting plenty of lucky runs this time. I guess I'm middle loaded on my bad luck. Nothing else, nothing else.
We can't relax until it's over.
Excuse me. I like how there's a little horde here that I can't take advantage of. Is that really it then? Was that really it? This calls for game facts. Dragon's Nest. Items. Goddess Hairpin, got it. Nameless Sword, got it. Sage Staff, got it. Silverlight, got it. Gale Crest, got it. Goddess Braces, got it. Dragon's Shield, got it. Life Jewel, Chaos Armor, got it, got it. Very complex maze it's showing. Huh. So this whole thing is just for this treasure. It really is just for the crest, with a bunch of bonus along the way. That's really it. This entire one is a dud. Get me out of here, Lucius Pendant. Oh, cool. You can teleport to the dragon ship Destiny directly. Here I've kind of been putting off on leaving it too far away. Because I always thought that if I had to, like, if I teleported out someplace else, I had to teleport back to the closest place to it, and then march on back to it. But no, that's nice. I thought all the bonus dungeons that opened up were all meaningful, and that if it was a new location, they would all help on the path to returning to Lucia. I've been betrayed by the game. I guess the good thing is at least that that's one done. That's one knocked out. I think it might be safe to say, though, that I'm probably not finishing the epilogue as soon as I'd like. Surprise, surprise, but running from a ton of fights did not do much on my level ups. Healing nuts to replenish. So much hard-earned money wasted. So maybe then, that still leaves. There's that one new dungeon by, what's that place's name? The training dummy enemies. So I guess the important ones for actual plot progression. Dragon Ruins? There were 2 gems that statues at the very beginning of the game, and Hiro only took 1. So maybe 1 from there. And then 1 from that one dungeon, the shape of a line or something. So maybe it's 2 eyes to those ones. Dragon Ruins. Lion Head. And then bring up that one spire or tower in the forest. So maybe I will give this one a bit of a chance, since running away didn't get me too many levels. And I definitely do need to toughen up for the rest of the fights here. But I think I'll continue on this endeavor at another time. While I'm definitely not feeling as sick as when I was feverish early into the illness, I do want this thing to be gotten over with sooner rather than later. So I think that I am going to take the rest of the night to resting and trying to feel better ASAP. So, I'm gonna call it here and find somebody to ooh. Decision looks like it was made for me. Macaw playing Legend of Ivan, Iron Man Stewart. That is a promising promise, so let's go raid Macaw. Because that's what I'm going to be watching anyway. Resting up. So, dragging all the rest of you with me. So, if I feel better, tomorrow is going to be a different stream, since tomorrow is the 10th, and longtime viewers know what that means. And then after that, Fenix got his brother visiting for a week, so probably won't be able to stream during that. So I guess we'll see when we return to further streams and to Lunar. But I guess that leaves something to look forward to then. For now, folks, thanks for sticking around and hanging out. Even with this little cold or flu or whatever this is felling me and making me all nasty for like half a week or so. Y'all take care of yourselves and don't fall ill like I did. Drink your orange juice. Take your vitamins. Get plenty of fresh air. And enjoy the rest of your night. Stick around for the raid. Say hi to Macaw. And I'll catch you guys next time. Bye now.